Hello and welcome back. This is the post-game show presented by the Maroon Club. Every gift matters every year. Join the Maroon Club today, and our player of the game presented by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. Kia Damon has put back-to-back wins together here at the Patriot League. Here's Mike.
Coach, back-to-back wins, consistency, I guess what you're looking for. Some of the parts of the game were really pretty. Other ones, I'm sure you have a couple things to talk about.
Well, I think I probably threw off a little bit of their rhythm with how liberally I was subbing, and we kind of got a little discombobulated with that, so I'll take some of the credit for that. But you're right, there were some really good bright spots in terms of how we were executing, getting out in transition, some good things out of our defense, both zone and man. So we just have to build on it and sustaining it over 40 minutes. We hit a little lull when we were tired, and you saw some pretty interesting basketball. Some
foul trouble also, but I thought Ellen inside did a wonderful job for you all the way through. Not a lot of points, not a lot of rebounds, but I tell you what, she takes up space.
Yeah, one of the things that Ellen has been doing for us is giving us a true low post presence, especially when she's able to bury her defenders deep in the paint and we can get her the ball and she's just able to maneuver and score. But she's also the anchor for our defense, whether it be zone and man. She talks a lot. She understands what we're trying to do, and she really allows the other players to play a little bit more free on the perimeter.
And she's a senior, and that gives you a little bit of leadership out there with some of your young players. Congratulations. We'll see you back here again. Congrats.
Thank you much.
Great job. Let's bring Natalie in. Do we have Natalie? Okay, she's coming. Well, I'll take a little more airtime here, guys. Come on in, Natalie. Great job. No problem. 12 points, 9 rebounds. A little bit difficult at times, but sometimes it was really pretty to watch.
We started off really strong, and that's something that we kind of struggled with in the beginning of the season. And we were all contributing, and we all just had a lot of energy. And it was fun to play the first half the way that we did. Yeah,
absolutely, and especially good to get home, play a game here, because on this court you seem to really knock down some shots.
I mean, like I said, everyone was contributing. We had a really good shoot around today. Everyone was hitting their shots then, and it just carried over in the game. And then the bench was cheering really loudly, and everyone was just into it and supporting each other, and that's really what we needed.
Yeah, let me ask you a quick question. The fact that you're not in school, not in classes right now, does that help you a little bit? Help your chances, obviously, get out here, shoot around a little bit? Does it help you to be on break?
Yeah, definitely.
As a freshman?
Definitely. Before and after practice, we all stay after and just get up extra shots. And it also helps that there's not as much stress as there would be during the school year.
Congratulations on a good win.
Thank you.
Guys, a good win, and the girls, they got a good win tonight. They'll be back at it very soon. Back to you.
Mike, our streak of double-doubles stopped because of one rebound that I think maybe they didn't give her credit for. John, you got the highlights, and we'll wrap this all up.
Yeah, Gary, you know what? Lafayette played such an efficient game offensively. I think early on the 2-3 zone was really effective. Here's our Coca-Cola player of the game, Natalie Kucowski, with a great pass to her running mate up front, Alexis Santorelli. And Alexis, before she got in foul trouble, Gary, she was a force on the inside. Ellen Graham with a nice pass. They did not account for Natalie. I don't know how that happens, but Ellen Graham finds her. Colgate, Gary, finally solved Lafayette zone in the person of Mackenzie Carroll, who started hitting some threes. And Colgate actually got this game down to a 6-point game. When Carroll wasn't hitting them, Chelsea Corin was. There you see one by her. Here's another one on the ball movement by Corin. And again, Colgate started creeping back into things, but sooner or later, you knew this was going to happen tonight. I mean, Drew Freeland on a great pass out from Kucowski, who really filled up the stat sheet tonight. Lafayette's offense was terrific. Watch the dribble drive and then the kick out. And again, Drew Freeland, when you can catch a ball inside out, step into your jump shot, shooters love that stuff. And speaking of shooters, how about Anna Tazinski? Boy, she was just making key shot after key shot, Gary. And you know what the thing I like best about it? In the first half, she had her share of misses. She couldn't quite find her rhythm, but she stayed with it, never gave up on it. And as you suggested, a couple of her shots came when the game was still in the balance. They were big threes.
And I can tell you the game is still in the balance also at Hamilton. As right now, 69-68, Justin Jaworski just hit a triple. There are 3 seconds left on the clock. Colgate has to go end-to-end in order to win that basketball game. Jaworski with a huge three with 3 seconds to go. Here are the final numbers, and then we'll hopefully give you the final score from up north. For Colgate, they're 48 points on 18 field goals, 7 for 19 from beyond the arc, 5 for 10 from the free throw line. They were led tonight by Chelsea Corin with 15, and Mackenzie Carroll had 10 in the ball game. Colgate goes to 4-10. They go to 0-3 in the Patriot League. For Lafayette, They're 63 points on 24 field goals, 10 for 27 from the three-point line, 10 big triples in this one, 5 for 6 from the free throw line, 12 points by Kucowski and 9 rebounds, 13 points Drew Freeland, and 12 points from Anna Tazinski. Lafayette goes to 6-7. They've now run 2 in a row in the Patriot League as they go to 2-1 in the league. Bucknell is going to be their next opponent at 11 o'clock in the morning on Monday. They'll take on Bucknell. We'll have the men for you. The men just won their game at a very tough place to win as they beat Colgate 69-68. Double victories again for the Lafayette Leopards tonight. That's it for the RCN television team, headed up once again by Rick Eho. My thanks to Mike Joseph, to John Leone, to all of you for spending time with us. We'll see you Monday night at 7 o'clock when the Bucknell Bison come right here to the Kirby Sports Center. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Good night, everybody.